Good Thursday morning, everybody. It is, I almost said June. I wish it was kind of June. It's May 21st. The reason why I wish it was June is because then I would have my 1 year with my job. Um, sorry. As you can probably tell, the allergies and the bronchial issues are getting worse. And one of the main reasons why it's getting worse is because the factor our weather and everything that's going on environmentally is kind of going kooky. And the allergens are worse, which causes more bronchial issues and whatnot. That in fact, my 12-hour sinus spray is starting to wear off. So my sinuses are starting to the weather has been all week long has been overcast, threatening rain. It was either Monday or Tuesday where it said nothing about rain, and then all of a sudden, boom, it started raining. It was like whoever the forecaster is for our local weather needs to retire. And I wasn't the one who said that first. But I can say that work, even though it's been a little chaotic and extremely busy, especially yesterday and Monday, for the most part, is getting better. There are one or two hiccups. And every job is going to have a hiccup in one form or another. It's either going to be a hiccup because it's busy, or it's going to be a hiccup because one of us, and I'm not pointing fingers because we all do it, forget to do something. It's just simple. We're not perfect, and the world right now is so imperfect. It's nuts. One of the things I do before I jump on here to do these vlogs is I check news reports. Now, anything and everything I basically read news-wise, I take with a grain of salt. Because one of the things that I caught on the news clips this morning was Brazil has become the new epicenter for, and I can't remember, I don't know if they said a new pandemic or the pandemic. There have been rumors, which again I take with a grain of salt, about that our current pandemic may be mutating into a new pandemic, which I do remember reading something from the CDC that they feel that there was a 70 to 80% chance of a second pandemic, which is kind of like, this shit's getting biblical. I mean, it's getting like straight out of the Bible type weirdness. Between the murder hornets and these pandemics, the mass closings of various businesses here in the States. I don't know about overseas. I mean, it's getting bad out there. I mean, a lot of the grocery stores are either running out of product really quickly, like beef. Not so much, not so much toilet paper or sanitizer. In fact, they still just can't keep enough sanitizer on the shelves. In fact, a little bottle that I usually take to work is almost empty, and the stuff that they have at work is, it's good. Don't get me wrong, but it smells like tequila or some other form of alcohol. And this is the good gel stuff, not the purely liquid 80% alcohol stuff. which I'm pretty sure if I bought and brought home and mixed it with Dawn or some other gel cleaner, it would come a better sanitizer, which doesn't sound too bad because a lot of the recipes I've seen online are basically hydrogen peroxide and or not hydrogen peroxide, excuse me, rubbing alcohol and dish detergent with a like a scent liquid, like if you had mint extract or something like that and mixed it in there to give it a minty smell, you know. There are some DIYers who are getting not only just crafty and smart with how they make homemade hand sanitizer, but they're showing us how to do it. And they're showing us how to do it with product that hasn't run out yet, surprisingly. But I'm pretty sure if and this is a big giant if, Corona is mutating into something new, it might be a whole different ball game. I mean, we might not have to worry. Well, we might have to worry about more than just wearing masks and gloves. Summer's coming up. I am not looking forward to wearing long sleeves just because. Granted, in the store last night it was a little chilly, and I had a short sleeve shirt on, and I was getting a little chilly, and thankfully I had my summer hoodie with me, so I can go in and try to do what I could in our what we call our bear cave. Yeah, even that proved to be a little chilly because of how cold it's like 32 or something degrees in the beer cooler with industrial fans blowing, industrial cooling system blowing air into that bear cave. Now, granted, on the days where it's really hot and the store air conditioner does not feel like it's doing a good enough job, ducking into that beer cave even just to do 5 minutes worth of work is refreshing because it cools you off. Like I said, work is getting better. I mean, yesterday when I got to work, I looked in the communication log and there was a couple things in there that I missed Tuesday. So I was like, can you explain to me, can you answer what these items are and what exactly? I mean, I know the one I know I missed because I was in a rush to get it done. Anytime the shop is extremely busy and there's only two of us in there to do all the work, it's hard to do all the cleaning when you have customers coming in until 30, 15, 20, 30 minutes before you close, and you're lucky enough to get the coffee and tea urns cleaned out and the floor swept and mopped. You don't always remember to clean around the toilet, the base of the toilet bowl where the mop has hit the porcelain or things like that. And sometimes you forget to face your shelves and whatnot for those reasons. Because usually when I'm as busy as I have been, it takes me 20 minutes or so just to do the bank drop because I have to count out my drawer, and I usually try to keep a minimum of $200 in my drawer just in case somebody brings in a big bill. I can break that big bill. Well, the last couple of days I haven't been able to start even doing a drop, let alone just a minimum, try to get rid of all the 20s. There's been in 20s alone almost $600, which is I don't like having that much money in my till just because who knows what's going to happen. But like last night, I know I'm going to get word about it, but last night was so busy I couldn't really fully finish doing my job in the beer cave. So there was when I left the store boxes on the floor, which is frowned upon. I already said last night when I left, I'll take the I'll take the complaints about the fact that the beer cave wasn't done because I got busy. How am I going to do everything and be out on time? Because right now the company doesn't want us to go over our time, which yeah, people have been doing during the daytime. But the thing is, that's their choice. I mean, I can't force my other person to stay in the store until I'm done doing everything that needs to be done. And they want to leave 10:15. They want to leave before 10:30. That's fine. We're supposed to be out of there by 10:15. It's on the schedule. Otherwise, I've told Tammy, oops, should not have done that. I've told my boss that if she gave me permission to be in the store by myself, which I know is a no-no, I would get everything done. We've discussed that once the pandemic is done and over with, that maybe she would try to get a couple people who are willing to come in and work after hours for a couple hours just to fix the store up, clean the store, get everything situated the way it's supposed to be. And I said, let me know, and if I have the day off, if I have the next day off, I'm more than willing to come in. Let's say I have my normal schedule, which is supposed to be Thursday, Friday, Saturday. She wants me to come in Monday night or Tuesday night after, Monday night after delivery, and come in from, let's say, 11 o'clock to 1, 2 o'clock in the morning time, which is the hours I'm normally up. That will give me the chance to not only sleep in on Monday, since it would be my day off, but sleep in on Tuesday just to recoup from all the in-store work. I'm all for it. I've already told her that. I've already told her I'm willing to stay an hour or two after we close down the store just to finish up the stuff that I need to finish up. But right now, I don't know if she's put that forward or talked to any of her superiors or anything like that, but I'm willing to work with her. I mean, I got no problem working with people if we're on the same page. I mean, the communication log, I have basically gotten mad about it because it's like I did these things even though she can't tell I did them because, well, one, our store has a floor that wasn't laid down properly. By the looks of things, if it was laid down properly when it was first built, they didn't put the protective wax coating over it, or over time, that protective wax coating has basically worn away, and the floor looks like no matter how hard you try to clean it, it looks like nobody's cleaned it in ages. And she knows this, and I know this, but there are times where she comes in and writes down in the communication log, floor needs to be scrubbed, and I'm like, I mopped the whole store. So it's one of those things where, if you're not there to see that it was done and you come in and it looks like it wasn't done, you say something, even though for me, it might cause me some irritation or whatnot. It happens. And it's worse when I've had a bad morning or a bad night's sleep or something happens internally that affects, excuse me, my eye is dry and itchy because of allergies. It affects my mood. And then I come in and see notes like that, or somebody happens to say something the wrong way when I first come in, and it's like I just want to punch something. And I get that way from time to time, and we all have our bad days. In my case, sometimes it's not a day, sometimes it's a whole week. But anyhow, um, I wanted to address something, but I'm not going to because I realized that one, if I address it, it lets whoever's being a little brat win. So I'm not going to. Um, I will say though that because of what happened and how it happened, um, has alerted me to the factor that yeah, I should not always be talking poorly about my job and my coworkers. So I will say this much: thank you for basically pointing it out. And the only thing I will say is the way you pointed it out was, yeah, scummy. Maybe by what I just said gives them a win, but no, you're not winning. You're just helping out in certain areas, especially now that we've gotten several different things lately. I know I had come on here a while back ago, and I admitted several things. I admitted that I have certain faults. I admitted to the factor that I'm looking for counseling, which I have to sit down tomorrow and do some research because I don't know what kind of aid or counseling, or basically I'm looking to see what my medical insurance will allow me to do. Because right now with this whole COVID situation, going to an actual place is not easy. One of the things I did look at or look into, which I'm waiting for a follow up because I did send out a couple of different letters or requests to people I do know that are not here in Missouri. If they can tell me if they know a counterpart or a person or group here in the state of Missouri that I can be a part of, I guess you'd say. And one of those people that I did contact did send me a brief try self acupuncture, and I went, no, I'm not sticking needles in my body. And it wasn't, when I read the letter, I didn't read it. I read letters and I answer questions or say things halfway through the letter. The person who I talked to, or sent me this note, who was a friend of a friend, said that it's not a needle. Self acupuncture not really is acupuncture. It's basically what the person just said was you find a point on your wrist, your leg, your neck, or your chest, and you don't stick a needle into your body. What you do is you take, and they said you can do it three different ways. You can take the tip, what did I say? The tip of a ballpoint pen, and just put pressure, like push hard with that ballpoint pen in that spot. And they said you can do it with a ballpoint pen, um, a chopstick, like a wooden chopstick, or a I had it because I tried it. I can't remember where I put it, but it was basically anything that has either a flat or rounded surface that's not much bigger than a ball. Oh, this is what I used. I just saw it. It's my mechanical pencil, and I push it so the lead goes all the way into the tip and the protective tip, and I was finding that point, and I press on it, and it relieves some of my I don't want to say anxiety pain or what, but it helped calm me down, I guess you'd say, or help me with some pain. Now, I never really thought about combining Eastern medicine with Western medicine. I've always knew that you can combine like Native American medicine or natural medicines or herbs and whatnot with modern day science. So I'm trying something. I'm trying to find ways to alleviate some of my physical ailments. Now, the psychological ailments, that's what I'm waiting to be able to find a person or group that can help me with that. Now, right now, because Spectre, there's no social medicine or social contact or anything like that. Church groups are not getting together. So I'm trying, I don't know if I call it self-help or just trying something different. Because, I mean, what's the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing over and over with the same results and no progression. So, of course, I have people who don't know me that well who are trying to tell me, oh yeah, you should try to get your doctor to prescribe this, or try to go and have a what do they call it? A one-on-one video session with somebody who can prescribe the medication and send this prescription off to, a pharmacy. And I'm like, I don't want to try. I don't want to do pills. I really don't want to do pills. If if I do get a doctor and they prescribe something, I'm gonna forewarn the doctor of my past experiences with antidepressants, and I just hope they don't go into the realm of antipsychotics, because I don't think I'm psychotic, but I had one psychiatrist back when I was a teen say I was, and I'm like, why? Just because I get angry and want to punch something? At least I'm directing my anger at an inanimate object, because I was taught better than to hit people. Of course, we did have a friend who had an anger issue and punched a concrete wall and ended up breaking his hand, which, yeah, that's a little crazy. I mean, I go for soft material like doors. Doors crumple easily, but I haven't done that in years. Well, I shouldn't say that. I did. I did do that 15 years ago because I got angry. But yeah. For the most part, I'm not that person anymore. I just have anxiety issues, and yeah, I'm not suicidal. I'm not that chaotic. I just need something to deal with anxiety issues. But anyhow, this is getting a little long, and I'm sorry. I'm having more good days than bad days. I'll say that much. And I don't know if that's because I was able to break down certain barriers that had to do with communication and I really hate allergies. I mean, this is like, I think one of the worst allergy days I've had in a while. But yeah, things are getting better all around. I don't know if that's because of the fact that, like I said, I broke down barriers. I came to certain conclusions that, granted, some people were telling me about, but other people were just like, "You got a problem, you need to go see a doctor." Well, before I can go see a doctor, I need to figure out what the problem is and admit to the problem. And once I figure out the problem, admit to the problem, I may or may not need the doctor. I may need to just have the confidence and the fortitude and the, I don't know if you call it bravado or what, but to literally sit there and go, yeah, you're right. I have a problem. This is what the problem is, and this is why the problem is, and then deal with that. But as some people used to say that I know, all is good in the hood. Anyhow, that's my vlog for today. Tomorrow is Thursday. No, today's Thursday, goofball. Tomorrow is Friday. Tomorrow, I'm going to try to do a cook with me German dish. So, yeah, I do believe I have all the ingredients for it. So, look forward to the cook with me video. Until next time, if you enjoyed this video, even though it was a update, personal type vlog more than anything else, give it a thumbs up. Any questions or comments, go ahead and put them in the comment box. If you're new to my video and want to see more videos, go ahead and hit that bell. YouTube will let you know when I put in new videos. Just a quick address. If those above me have not joined and want to see more videos, please do. I know my supervisor had kind of let it slip that she had seen one of my videos and liked, I think it was this comb, and I told her where I got it, and she likes stuff from Wish too. So until next time, y'all have a good day. Be safe. God bless. Bye.